All right, we start with buen provecho. Buen provecho is what we, or Spanish-speaking countries usually say before eating. Okay, so this is, wishing other people to enjoy their meal. So it basically means enjoy your meal. Okay, buen provecho. In German, it's guten Appetit, right? You still remember? Um, in French, I think we all know this, most of us, bon appetit, right? Bon appetit. In Japanese, itadakimasu. Okay, so this is the Spanish counterpart. So it's buen provecho. Repite, por favor. Buen provecho.
Buen provecho.
Buen provecho.
Buen provecho.
Buen provecho.
All right, so this is what you say, okay? Enjoy your meal, something like that. Now we'll go with the eating patterns of Spanish-speaking countries. We have here comidas. Las comidas are the food, okay? It's the food or the meal, okay? So it has often been said that the people of Spain and Latin America are different from others, not only in what they eat, but when they eat it, when they eat. So we can look at the time, no? Time and how it's different from our eating pattern. First, let's proceed to breakfast. Okay, in Spanish, it's called el desayuno. El desayuno is served between 7 to 9 a.m. Okay, so it's a typical Spanish breakfast consists of churros, this one, toast and butter, the white toast bread with butter, and then the café con leche. So café con leche means coffee with milk. Okay, and sometimes hot chocolate. All right. Have you ever eaten churros? Churros, yes. Oh, in Baguio.
Some restaurants po, they have it in their menu.
Really, churros.
Mhm.
Oh,
For finger food.
I'm craving for churros now. Okay, so yeah. You dip it with chocolate, right? Or no? Yes. Delicioso. Okay. So we have more typical breakfast food in Spain and Latin America. So we have cereals is los cereales and toast, las tostadas. We also have el zumo de naranja. What is el zumo de naranja? Zumo?
Orange
The
juice.
orange juice, yes.
El zumo de naranja.
The other word for juice is jugo. Okay,
Jugo.
jugo. So, jugo de naranja or zumo de naranja. El café con leche, we already talked about that, and las galletas. Okay, so speaking drills, repite por favor los cereales.
Los cereales.
Los cereales.
Las tostadas.
Las
Las
Las tostadas.
El zumo de naranja.
El zumo de
zumo
naranja.
El naranja.
El jugo de naranja.
El jugo de naranja.
El café con leche.
El café con leche.
Con leche.
Mhm. It's not café con leche, huh? Don't say café con leche. It's café con leche. Okay. Repite, las galletas.
Las
Las
galletas.
galletas.
Gracias.
Las galletas.
All right. So we'll be watching short video on the typical breakfast, how it looks now in Spain and Latin America. Please watch this.
The
Spanish begin their day with a light breakfast somewhere between 9 and 10 before they head off to work at a cafe that you can find on almost every street corner. For most Sevillanos, breakfast means just having a cup of coffee, whether a cafe con leche, a coffee with milk, or a cafe solo, an espresso. For those who don't need a caffeine fix, you can have a hot chocolate. Ask for colacao. And don't leave Seville without having a zumo de naranja, a glass of freshly squeezed orange juice made from Valencia oranges. It just might be the best glass of orange juice you'll ever have. The Spanish eat a fairly light breakfast, having just a tostada or toast. You can have your tostada with tomate y aceite, a tomato and olive oil spread, or freshly sliced tomatoes with queso or cheese, or various types of hams or jamon. And there's nothing better than dousing your tostada in delicious Spanish olive oil. You can also ask for mantequilla or butter for your tostada. And for those with a more sophisticated palate, spread some fragua on your tostada. For something a little less healthy, try churros or Spanish donuts, and definitely order them with chocolate, a thick pudding-like mixture you can dip your churros in. Enjoy your breakfast. Have a question about Seville? Search Sevilla5.com on Facebook and post your question on our fan page. Who knows, your question might inspire our next video.
So, yeah. So that's some of the typical Spanish breakfasts, right? Now let's go to lunch. And in Spanish, it's called almuerzo in Latin America, and in Spain is la comida. So you call it two terms, two phrase. But yeah, sometimes almuerzo in other Spanish speaking countries can mean the middle of the morning snack. Okay, that's why, yeah, sometimes. So it's better to use la comida in wherever you are in both Latin America and Spain. Okay, that's why we have almusal. Remember almusal? So it's somehow the same, no? So la comida, if I say la comida, is the lunch in Spain. It's the biggest meal of the day and is eaten generally between noon, 12, and 2 p.m. Okay. So they can eat lunch even 2 p.m. So that's already a bit late, no, for us. Okay, so the typical Spanish food, no, or lunch is full meal, meaning it is consisting of soup, meat or fish, vegetable, salad, and dessert. For short, in other words, it consists of different courses, right? You have the appetizer, the main dish, and the dessert. And in Spanish, we call them primer plato. Primer plato is appetizer. First plate. It's literally translated as the first plate. And then segundo plato is main dish or the second plate. Postre is the dessert. Okay. So examples of appetizers or primer plato, we have verduras, legumbres, arroz. Okay, verduras means vegetables. Legumbres, please, I hope you can take down some vocabulary of food, because later on you are to make some sentences on your own. So if you have some food that you think you like, then you can try to take down some notes on the Spanish food, okay? Food vocabulary. So verduras are vegetables. Legumbres, what are these again? These are like beans or chickpeas. No. So yung mga lentils, this one. Legumes, this beans and chickpeas stuff. Yeah. Okay. Then arroz is rice. Okay, this is the appetizer. Then the main dish is carne. Carne means meat and pescado means fish. Okay, let's go back. Repite, por favor. Verduras.
Verdura.
Verduras.
Legumbres.
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 Arroz.
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 Okay. Carne.
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 Pescado.
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 All right. So next, let's go to desserts. So el postre, again, it means dessert. Why is my Hugo is still there? Okay. So we have fruta. Fruta is fruits, as you can see, obviously. Yogur is yogurt. Natillas, this is like a pudding, or yeah, like a pudding, like flan, leche flan, but it's yeah, their version. Yeah, there's like a pudding, natillas. And then arroz con leche is rice with milk. Have you ever tried it? Have you? I think we have our own versions of this rice with something sweet, like rice with Milo. Yes, I tried that when I was a kid. So others, what do you eat your rice with during snacks or during dessert? Sometimes rice with coffee. Some of you guys told me, no? Okay. I think I did try that at one point of my childhood life. Okay. Yeah, Milo is okay. Rice with condensada. Have you tried that?
Yes.
Yes? Who's that?
Yeah. Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, I remember rice with condensada. Okay, so probably that's our version of arroz con leche. Maybe it's a sweetened milk. Okay. Repite, por favor. Fruta,
Fruta.
Fruta.
yogur,
Yogur.
natillas,
Natillas.
arroz con leche.
Arroz con leche.
Muy bien. Okay, let's move on. ¿A qué hora es la merienda? What does this mean? ¿A qué hora? ¿A qué hora es la merienda?
What time, ma'am?
What time? Yeah. You remember when you asked for the time? ¿Qué hora es? So we have here ¿a qué hora? To what time is the snack? Okay. ¿A qué hora es la merienda? Because you are talking about something. No. So yeah. In Spanish speaking countries, they eat their merienda or snacks from 5 to 6:30. Okay. Ang late, diba? 5 to 6:30. Others might have been taking their dinner already by 6:30. Okay? So, we have common snack food here. We have las frutas. It's the same as fruta a while ago. Take note again. I hope you know by now. If it's las, it's plural. Okay, las frutas. El yogur is yogurt. And el bocadillo. El bocadillo is just like a baguette, and then you stuff it in with some hams and cheese and leaves, no? So tomatoes, so bocadillo. That's el bocadillo. Repite, por favor. ¿A qué hora es la merienda?
Ahora es la
¿A
merienda.
qué hora es la merienda?
¿A qué hora es la merienda?
Bien. Las frutas.
Las
Las
frutas.
Las frutas.
El yogur.
El
El
yogur.
El yogur.
El bocadillo.
El
El
bocadillo.
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 Okay. Now let's proceed to the dinner. Okay, dinner in Spain or in in Spain is called la cena, and in Latin America is la comida. Again, same thing. All right, but we have to use then la cena, okay? Let's use la cena. La cena is the dinner. It's not eaten earlier than 7 p.m. Okay, and usually not until 9 to 10. So they eat their dinner from 9 p.m. to 10 p.m. Who else? Who among you eat dinner from 9 to 10 p.m.?
I always eat early, Mom.
Yes, no? Ang diet,
Yeah,
ang shape, no?
because
Because
it's hard to digest when it's late.
exactly, I was about to say now. Exactly, no? Exactly. You have to eat like 4 hours before you want to sleep,
You
no?
sleep.
So this
Yes.
is for us. But in Spain and Latin America, in the Spanish culture, they eat usually, not everyone, not all of course, usually 9 to 10 p.m. And I had that experience because whenever we go to or during my first travel to Palma de Mallorca, I guess. I think Palma, or if not Valencia, Spain. Then we want to have dinner, but we can only book from 9 p.m. onwards. No, and I was shocked. That's one of my culture shock because I don't usually eat 9 p.m. And look at the food. No, that's the food, and then you eat 9:30. So that's really not also my not what we have been used to, no. So it was a culture shock. And they're
Yeah.
closed, restaurants are closed from 6 to 8 or 8:30. That's really long time. Yes, so if you ever visit any Spanish speaking countries, then it's probably good to know that you eat your dinner late. Restaurants only accepts bookings from 8:30 p.m. onwards, no, for dinner. Okay. So this meal schedule leaves a large gap of time between lunch and supper without food from, let's say, 2 to 9. Imagine, let's say your last lunch is 2 and then 9 is next dinner. That's why there's a large gap. Therefore, the merienda fills that gap. That's why they have merienda from 5 to 6:30. All right, typical dinner. Dinner food consists of la sopa, it's a soup. La tortilla de patata, it's a potato. Patata is potato, no? Omelette, I guess. It's omelette, yeah. La tortilla de patata. And then el pescado, you already know that. And then la ensalada is salad. Salad greens, okay? Green salads. So by now, I hope you have some favorite food here. Okay. And again, please write that down because later you are to express and make sentences on the food that you like. Okay. So if you like soup, then fish, meat, carne. Repite, por favor. La sopa,
La
La
sopa.
sopa. La sopa.
la tortilla de patata,
La
La
tortilla de
tortilla
patata.
de patata.
la ensalada,
La
La
ensalada.
ensalada.
el pescado.
El
El
pescado.
pescado.
Muy bien. Okay. So now we have food or eat and drink, to drink. No, this is to eat and this is to drink. We have two verbs here, comer and beber, because remember the verbs in Spanish usually ends with AR, ER, and IR, right? So comer, beber, to eat and to drink. So first let's go to eat. If you want to ask someone what do they like eating, what do you like eating, then you can ask, ¿Qué te gusta comer? Okay? ¿Qué te gusta comer? I hope you already know by now. Gusta, no? ¿Qué te gusta? Have we, or we use quiero? So there's two, no? Two words. Actually, there's a lot. There are some other more words that means I like, but another word for that in Spanish is quiero or querer. Okay. Querer. So if you want to use it in the first person and say I like, it's quiero. And then if you are asking someone or you want to say you like, then that is que. How do I conjugate the verbs ending in er? Que
Quieres, ma'am.
quieres. Okay, and so on. Quiero, quieres. So if you want to ask someone, what do you like to eat using querer, then you can say, ¿qué quieres comer? No? ¿Qué quieres comer? What do you like to eat? ¿Qué quieres? Now, te gusta, it's gustar, right? The verb here is gustar, meaning also like, to like. But this is a reflexive verb, meaning you are to use now reflexive pronouns like me gusta. Me gusta is I like, and then you like is te gusta. Okay? Te gusta. You have to use now this reflexive pronoun me, te. But of course, I will not give the full list of that because that's a bit advanced already. So just remember, this is how you conjugate. No, this is how you say I like in Spanish using gustar. Me gusta, te gusta. No. Okay. So next, speaking of conjugation, here you go. This is how you conjugate comer. No, this is the important one. Again, you already know the rules. Como, right? Yo como, I eat. Tú comes, you eat. Él, ella, usted, he, she, you, formal, eats. Okay, please. Usted is not third person, it's second person, right? But they have the same conjugation. So I just did this so you can already, if you're to memorize or if you're to memorize, then it would be easier. No, it's the same conjugation of el, ella with usted. Okay. Nosotros comemos, vosotros coméis, and ellos, ellas. Again, I put ustedes here. Comen. Ustedes is you all. Okay. Or it's you all, right? Ustedes. Second person.
I.
I
So is I.
eat. What is como? Eat. What
Yes,
is
eat.
queso?
Cheese.
Cheese. Muy bien. ¿Comes ensalada? What is comes ensalada?
You. The salad.
Do you eat salad? Yes, muy bien. It's in a question form, so you have to add, do you eat salad?
Do you eat?
Okay, next. Ella come pan. What is ella?
She.
She.
Ay, she pala.
She come,
Eat.
eats pan de sal. So, pan is
Bread.
bread. Okay, so we have pan de sal. ¿Ustedes comen verduras? What is ustedes?
You.
You.
They.
Comen.
They is ellos. Ustedes
Do you
is
eat
you.
do you eat veg?
Do you?
Eat
Do you all eat?
Do you all
Verduras?
eat? Vegetable.
Vegetables. Muy bien.
You all eat vegetables.
Nosotros comemos frutas. Nosotros.
We,
No-
ma'am.
We.
Alright.
We. Comemos.
Eat.
Eat.
Eat
Frutas.
Fruits.
Fruits. That's
we
it.
eat fruit.
As easy as that. Okay? Now, if you're able to do that without, using Google Translate, then good job. It means you are really learning, the things you have to learn in our course. This is basically it. That's the goal. You are able to now understand and create simple sentences in Spanish, right? So,
Yes.
good job if you're able to do that for those who actively participated. Okay, let's watch some typical um Spanish food now. No, this is in more places in general, not just Mexico. Okay, because first video we watched Mexico, right? This one, uh, most parts of Spanish speaking countries, maybe most parts of Spain, I guess, the España, yeah, of Spain. So typical plates or dishes, platos típicos of Spain, España, right? So different places in Spain. It's in Spanish, so let's see how much you are able to understand. Of course, I will put the translation or caption, subtitles rather, but try to, watch it without looking at the subtitles so that let's see if you can really understand that. And of course, to tune your ears to listen to Spanish, no, native speakers. Let's go with English. And here you go. Let's watch this. Can you hear the audio? Yeah.
Spanish. Aprender español.
Hola amigos, ¿qué tal? Hoy vamos a conocer los platos más famosos de España. Así sabréis qué platos españoles debéis probar cuando vengáis a visitarnos. Dos básicos de la comida española son el jamón serrano y la tortilla de patatas. El jamón serrano viene de la pata del cerdo y la tortilla de patatas se hace con huevo, patata y cebolla. Los podréis encontrar en cualquier parte de España y se pueden comer a cualquier hora. Con una cerveza o un vino están genial. El plato más famoso de España es la paella, un plato de arroz que puede ir con carne y verduras o marisco. Viene de la Comunidad Valenciana. Allí comeréis paellas muy ricas. Es muy popular también el gazpacho, una sopa de tomate muy fresca, genial para el verano. Viene de Andalucía, el sur de España, y también es popular el salmorejo, que es parecido pero más espeso y con un poquito más de sabor a ajo. Algunos platos de cuchara famosos que vienen genial en invierno son el cocido, típico de Madrid, un guiso con garbanzos, chorizo, verduras, del que sale una buena sopa. Y también la fabada, famoso plato asturiano, un guiso con judías, llamadas frijoles en Sudamérica. En Galicia, al norte de España, está muy bueno el marisco y el plato más famoso es el pulpo a la gallega. ¡Cómo me gusta! Las migas también son populares, cocinadas con pan tostado acompañada de carne y verduras picadas. Hay muchos más platos: el cochinillo en Segovia, el lechazo o cordero asado de Castilla y León, el bacalao al pilpil o el marmitaco del País Vasco. ¡Qué hambre me está entrando! Se me hace la boca agua de tanto hablar de comida. Ya conocéis algunos de los platos famosos de España. La gastronomía española es muy rica y muy variada. Espero que disfrutéis de ella. Un saludo amigos y hasta la próxima.
All right, so that's the Spanish. Yeah. So those are typical food of Spain, no? I particularly like, of course, paella, Valencia. No, paella, they usually have that specialty with what is this? Sorry. With rabbit. Okay. So they have paella with rabbit. And then this one, pulpo a la gallega. It's really nice. Okay, any questions so far? Okay. No questions? Then let's proceed to delicioso. Okay, what is delicioso? What does it mean? Delicioso?
Yummy.
Delicious.
Yummy. Okay, delicious. I know you already know that. So this is what you say when of course the food is delicious. Okay. Lekker. All right, delicioso. Just like Dora. Okay? Let's watch this.
Wow, this is cool. Delicioso. Can you say delicioso? Say delicioso.
She'll grow out of it. Delicioso!
Don't start.
Okay, have you watched that? Have you watched Dora the Explorer the movie? No, you have to, okay? Who have tried watching Dora the Explorer, the cartoon show?
Me.
Yeah. Yes. Yeah. Okay. So
I
also when
watched
I was a kid, I used to watch Dora the Explorer cartoon. And that's really a good cartoon TV show wherein, you get bits and pieces of Spanish words. You get to learn, little by little, no? What does what else? Yeah, delicioso. This is also one of the words that really, was ingrained in me because of Dora. Okay? So, I hope you really get to watch that movie. It's already twice, right? Is it the small Dora and no, that's just one. Then she grew up. Is it? I just forgot. I already forgot what happened because I remember another Dora and that's the grown up one, a bit bigger one. I don't know if it's the same movie. Is it still Dora the movie only one? I forgot. Anyway, you can watch it on your own. Now let's go to beber. Beber means to drink. And if
to
you want to
drink.
ask somebody, then ¿qué te gusta beber? Okay, what do you like to drink? Or ¿qué quieres beber? What do you like to drink?
¿Qué te gusta
Also,
beber?
other word for that is tomar in Spanish. Also, tomar is usually when the waiters or people ask you, ¿qué te gusta tomar? No, ¿qué quieres tomar? That means what do you like to drink? Tomar. Tomar is literally translates to take. What do you like to take? To take. Tomar is to take, no? So sometimes it can also mean drink. So, ¿qué te gusta beber? ¿Qué quieres beber? ¿Qué te gusta tomar? ¿Qué quieres tomar? Conjugation is yo bebo, tú bebes, no? Again, OES, it ends with E, it ends with mos, usually, ACE, and then again E. Beben. Sorry for this. I think this is with N. Right? Yan. Ellos, ellas, ustedes beben. Okay? So, please learn that one. Okay? Take a look and then study this table. Again, if you know the rules of conjugation, you won't have a problem, conjugating beber or tomar. You don't memorize this one by one because you already know what to do. Okay? Just again, going back to the rules of conjugation, please try to refresh that. Okay, favorite part. Let's do some translation. Okay. Yo bebo leche. What is it?
I
drink milk.
Milk.
Joke. Ay.
Correct. Bebes café.
Bebes café.
Oops.
Do you drink coffee?
Do you drink coffee? Coffee. Okay. Next. El bebe té. What is el bebe té?
He drinks tea.
He drinks tea. Muy bien.
Drink tea.
Ustedes beben jugo de naranja.
Orange juice.
What is ustedes?
You all.
So what does it mean? Ustedes beben jugo de naranja? Question mark.
Do you drink orange juice?
Do you
all
drink orange juice? Muy bien. Genial.
Drink.
And nosotros bebemos vino. What is that? What is that?
We we drink. Sure.
What is vino?
Vino. Let's see.
Wine. Okay, vino
Wine.
means wine. Yes. Nosotros bebemos vino. Okay, that is wine. All right. Muy bien. Okay, next. Let's go to salud. What is salud? Salud.
Cheers.
Cheers. Yes. Okay. So this is what they usually say when they clink glasses. Salud. No. In Filipino, what do we say? Kampay?
Okay.
Tagay. Kampay, I guess, is Spanish, right? Kampay, I guess. I just know, of course, German is pros. Italian is salute. Salute. In French, what is cheers? Oh, I forgot. Cheers. Yeah. Pros. No? Kampay. This is salud. Now, you can also say chin chin. No? Chin chin. So you can also say chin chin. It's a more informal, like really, really informal. You just say it when you are with your friends and families. And especially if you are, in a private, dinner or meal. You don't say chin chin if you are in public places as much as possible because you'll never know. There might be, some other people there, that mean that, in their culture, chin chin means another thing. Especially in Japan, no, Japanese, this means different. No, it doesn't mean cheers. It's a totally sensitive word, chin. Okay. I don't know if you know what that means in Japanese, but yeah, Jesseline. Okay, so this is just used within, like your homes because you're with your family, So chin. Okay. So again, in all situations, it's always better to use salud. All right. Repite, por favor. Salud.
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 Salud. Okay. Salud or chin.
Chin chin.
Chin chin.
Okay.
Chin chin.
Now, you've learned now how to say me gusta, right? No, que te gusta, que quieres comer. So you have to say me gusta, and quiero, right? So now, how do you say you don't like? How do you negate that? So you say no. You add no, okay? No, no me gusta. So, for example, saying I do not like. In Spanish, the word for not is no, and you add that before the reflexive pronoun. No, no me gusta. Or before the verb, no quiero. No quiero, no me gusta. Okay? So this sentences. Le gusta la ensalada? So the waiter or the chef says, do you like salads, right? Le is again another reflexive verb. This is when you are in formal situations, because of course the chef has to ask the customer politely. So this is a formal you, right? Que le gusta. No? Que le gusta. Le gusta la ensalada, then you can say no, no me gusta la ensalada. No, no me gusta en absoluto. It's too much. I absolutely don't like it. Okay. So no, no me gusta. Okay. Me gustas las patatas fritas y me encantan los pastales. Me encantan is like a deeper level of liking, I love it. You don't say, I remember in the other class they asked, can you say, how do you say you love it? You love the cake, no? You don't say, because love in Spanish is amor. No, amar is to love. To love, amar. No, so te amo. No, to love, this is the verb, and the noun for that is amor. It means love. So amar, but you don't say yo amo patatas fritas. You don't say yo amo, because somehow it's like person to person only love, But you can say me encantan, me encanta. It's a totally like you like it so much. You love it so much. Okay, so you can use me encanta. Again, another word for like. No, what do you know now? Quiero, me gusta, me encanta. Okay, me encanta bailar. Okay, I really love it more than just like. Okay, so there, you already know that. Now, you are able to express what you like, but this time, you can also, you are also to express what you like more and what you like most. Okay, so, que le gusta más. Más is more. What do you like more? Que le gusta más. Okay. So, me gustan mucho las salchichas. Las salchichas is sausage. And me gustan is because you are talking about plural. Okay. If it's plural, you have to use en. You have to add en. Me gustan mucho las salchichas. This is like. But, prefiero el filete. Of course, filet. But I prefer filet, which means you like filet more than sausage. Okay? En, me gustan Sobre todo, sobre is overall, todo is all, everything, and sobre is over everything. I like over everything the spaghettis, los espaguetis. Okay, so this is good, better, best. The salchichas is good, but filet is better, and the best is spaghetti. Did you get it? Okay, now please from starting from now you can start creating your sentences to just change it with the food that you like more and you like most. Okay? But in the meantime, let's do some speaking drills. Repite por favor que le gusta más.
¿Qué le gusta más?
Más.
Me gustan mucho las salchichas,
Me
gustan
gustan
mucho las
mucho las salchichas,
pero prefiero el filete.
pero
pero prefiero el
filete.
filete.
Y me gustan sobre todo los espaguetis.
Me
Y me
gustan
gustan sobre
todos
todo los espaguetis.
Muy bien. Okay. So we have, I think, do you remember this, Jessely? But this is in Spanish. And yeah, you can look at the more food vocabulary. Here we have los plátanos if you like banana. El pan again is bread. Las uvas is
Grape.
grapes. La ensalada salad. El jamón is ham. La mantequilla is butter. Los tomates is tomato. Una tarta de frutas is a fruit cake.
Fruit
Art?
pie.
Yep.
Oh,
Fruit cake, fruit pie. El zumo de naranja, you already know that. El queso, already know that. La tarta is also a cake. A pie, it's pie. Okay. All right. And then read through this, answer this question. Okay. You have like, I'll give you 30 seconds to read all this and understand. Okay. Okay. Now, who likes cheese?
Jaime.
Amen.
Jaime. Who doesn't like ham?
Juanma. Juan.
Juan. A mí también, pero no me gusta el jamón. Who prefers grapes to bananas?
Abuelito.
Abuelito. Okay, abuelito is grandpa. It's the same as abuelo, but you know, you want to sound sweeter. That's why you add lito every time. Abuelito. Miguelito. It means like, you know, a sweet, sweet little one. Yeah. So next, what does Isabel like the most or the best?
Fruit cake.
Fruit tart.
Yeah,
Pie.
fruit cake. Fruit cake. Okay. Tarta de frutas. Fruit pie. Okay. Muy bien. Now it's your turn. Can you say the things which you like? Okay. Which you like more and which you like most, following this pattern. Okay. Now, okay, I give you 30 seconds to make your own sentences, and then you have to say it one by one, all of you. Okay, 30
Question.
seconds. Yes.
Question, ma'am. Sa pasta po nila, do they just say spaghettis because others term it as spaghetti?
Yeah. Spaghetti.
So any type of pasta.
Yeah. It's in general pasta. Then if you want to be specific, then you know, pesto, carbonara, then you can just say those. Okay, who's now ready? You can use all the other food vocabulary that we have discussed. Like, what are those? Of course, ensalada, carne. Okay. Are you done? Who wanna go first? You can say mariscos is shrimp. What else? Mariscos. Mm. Huevos is eggs. Huevos. Los huevos. Eggs. But you can just go easy and, use all the vocabulary words that we've learned earlier. Why you make your life more complicated. So, yeah. I'm pretty sure some of you are done. Okay, who are done already? Jesselie. Okay.
Try.
All right.
Me gustan la ensalada.
Oh,
Pero
me gusta.
me gusta
Mhm.
la ensalada. Pero prefiero el pesto. Y me gustan sobre todo los pasteles.
Pas?
Pasteles.
Okay.
Cake.
Okay. You can say cake or tarta. Actually, the same thing. Pastel is cake, yeah. Muy bien. Okay, so as easy as that. Good job. No, genial. Genial. Ferrala?
Mom, I'll also try.
Yes, everyone will try
Um,
actually. So I,
yes,
I
Mom.
do hope you have your own sentences na. Okay?
Me gustan los plátanos,
Ooh, okay.
pero prefiero las uvas. Y me gustan sobre todo la ensalada.
Oh, me gusta. Then you can say me gusta because it's singular
Me
only.
gusta.
Sobre todo la ensalada. Wow, vegetables over fruits. Okay. Muy bien. No, that was so smooth. Next, aroma.
Okay. Can you hear me, ma'am?
Yes.
Me gusta mucho el arroz, pero prefiero las tostadas o el pan y me gustan sobre todo los espaguetis.
Okay.
No me gustan los pescados.
You don't like fish?
Yes.
Okay. Alright. She said no me gusta el pescado. Did you all understand what she said? Yay for some. You but but did she like more? Pan or what was that? Bread or what is it? The forgot. You said two, no? You prefer over rice.
Yes, ma'am. Las tostadas.
Bread, toasted bread. Okay, toasted bread or bread. Tostada. Muy bien. Margie, it's your turn.
Me gusta mucho la ensalada, pero quiero tarta de frutas. Me gustan sobre todo el cochinillo.
Okay. Good.
Calories.
Cochinillo. Yeah. You forgot, no? She used the example food from the typical Spanish food, the video that we watched. Cochinillo is a small lechon. It's the baby lechon. Baby suckling pig. I like that too. Sobre todo. Okay. Marian, your turn.
Yes, ma'am. Me gusta las uvas. Can you hear me, ma'am?
Yes, yes. Go ahead.
Me Me gusta las uvas, pero prefiero el pan. Y me gustan sobre todo el jamón. No me gusta la ensalada.
Okay. Me gusta el jamón. No, it's not me gustan. Me gusta sobre todo el jamón because it's just one.
Yes, ma'am.
Muy bien. Who else? Melcon. Melcon.
Me gustan carne, pero prefiero el frutas. Y me gusta sobre todo los yogur.
Pero prefiero. What is it? What do you prefer?
El frutas.
Las frutas.
Las frutas.
Okay. And then, y me gusta.
Sobre todo los yogur.
Los yogur. I think you can just say el yogur.
El
Yogur. El
el
yogur. Okay. Me gusta sobre todo el yogur. And last, Rainil.
Como me gustan mucho las carnes, pero no me prefiero paella. Me gusta sobre todo frutas.
Okay. So, carne, el carne. Again.
Me gustan mucho el carne.
Me gusta because it's only
Me
one.
gusta mucho las carne,
El
pero
carne.
no me
Me gusta mucho el carne.
carne.
Mhm.
Pero no me prefiero paella.
No? No? Did you say no?
Yes, mo. No
So
me.
you don't like, but you don't like. Okay.
Pero me gusta sobre todo frutas.
Mm. Las frutas. Las
Las
frutas. A bit confusing with pero no me prefiero. Pero no prefiero. You don't prefer, which means you still like carne, is it? Yeah. So it's a bit confusing sentence, but muy bien. Okay. So who else? Sino pa? Tapos na ba lahat? Marian, have I called you already? Okay. So
Ma'am, yes.
everyone's finished. All right. So there you go. That ends our module 10. There are some videos here. Oh, do we have time? We don't have time. We only have 2 minutes. Okay, so let's open a new Zoom and we watch this. Hasta luego.
A very important part of the Spanish culture. It's a very informal and relaxed way of eating that we can eat at any time of the day
Any
and
time
we
of the day.
share with friends and family. This to me is a great way to start. Jamón, for me the best ham in the world. Then we have pan tumaca, which is a typical specialty from Barcelona. It is delicious. Normally, you don't ask for a lot of things, you ask for 2 or 3, and you don't want to be really full. Something that is also very traditional is to go tapas hopping. You can go from bar to bar to bar asking for the best specialty from everyone. Pimientos de padrón. Gracias. Gracias. You're in a foreign country, so try something new, something different, okay? For instance, here I've ordered some pimientos del padrón. You know, they're fried, they're very tasty. Some of them are sweet and some of them are very spicy. So when you eat them, be careful. And then we have some chipirones, which are tiny squids from Andalusia. They're deep fried and they are delicious. Now, remember, there are no rules. So you can eat them with your fingers, you can eat them sitting down with your friends. The main thing is that you have lots of fun. When eating tapas, I want to remind you of 3 basic tips. First, there are no rules, so eat whatever you like and any which way you like. Second, keep it simple. Ask for 2, 3 things and you feel hungry, have some more. And finally, have fun. This is about sharing, so enjoy your tapas with your friends. Salud!
Tapas. Okay. So We still have there. Wow, who's getting hungry now? Okay, so en el restaurante, ordering at the restaurant. Okay, let's look at food. No, restaurant vocabularies, right? So, el restaurante is restaurant. El camarero or la camarera is waiter or waitress. But you also call the waiter or waitress el mesero or la mesera in Latin America. Okay. So in Latin America, they use el mesero or la mesera. El menú or la carta, okay, is the menu, of course. Repite, por favor, el restaurante.
El
El
restaurante.
restaurante.
El mesero, la mesera.
El mesero, la
El
mesera.
mesero, la mesera.
El camarero, la camarera.
El
El
camarero,
camarero.
La
La
camarera.
camarera.
la camarera.
El menú, la carta.
El menú.
menú,
El menú,
La
la
carta.
carta. La
Ah,
carta.
it's not la carta, okay? It's
La
not la carta,
carta.
la carta. Ay, la carta, okay? La carta. Next, la cuenta. What is la cuenta?
The bill.
The bill.
Ah,
What is la propina? It's not the change.
Receipt.
It's not the receipt.
Tip.
Tip. It's a tip. La propina. Okay.
La-
El efectivo.
Mm,
What is
How
efectivo?
much?
El efectivo.
Cash.
You pay by cash. Or la tarjeta de crédito. What is that? Credit card. Okay. La tarjeta is card. La tarjeta de crédito is credit card. Repite, por favor. La cuenta.
La cuenta.
La cuenta.
La propina.
La
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 propina.
propina.
El efectivo.
El
El efectivo.
La tarjeta de crédito.
La
Tarjeta
tarjeta
de crédito.
Muy bien. Okay, so we have more here. For example, we're looking at the menu in a restaurant. Then usually you can see, no, they are of course divided into sections like drinks, main dish, appetizer, and so on. So this is somehow, some example. So you get to, of course, know more words in Spanish about food. This is bebidas. Bebidas is drinks. Okay, bebidas. We have, okay, please read with me as we go, no, as we go along. So repite. Just read the English translation of that. Okay, repite por favor. Vino blanco.
Vino blanco.
Vino blanco. White wine.
Vino tinto.
Vino.
Vino
Vino
tinto.
tinto.
Café.
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 Té helado.
Té.
Té
Helado.
helado.
Cola.
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 Limonada.
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 Jugo.
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 Batido.
Batido.
Common flavors of juice or smoothie. We have melon.
Melon.
Melón.
Sandía.
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 Naranja.
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 Muy bien. Let's go to mariscos. This is the seafood now. Repite. Mariscos.
Mariscos.
Disco.
Camarones.
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 Cangrejo.
Pejo.
Cangrejo.
Langosta.
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 Pescado.
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 Calamares.
Calamares.
Atún.
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 Okay. I'm getting hungry now. We have carne. Repite. Chorizo.
Chorizo.
Jamón.
Jamón.
Lomo de cerdo.
Lomo de
Lomo
cerdo.
de
Lomo de
cerdo.
cerdo.
Bistec.
Bistec.
Pavo.
Pavo.
Codorniz.
Codorniz.
Okay. That's meat section. Now let's go to fruits and vegetables. Frutas y verduras. Repite, por favor. Espárragos.
Espárragos.
Aguacate.
Aguacate.
Acelga.
Acelga.
Berenjena.
Berenjena.
Calabaza.
Calabaza.
Espinaca.
Espinaca.
Okay, no? See? Filipino cognate here. Calabaza. Dessert. We have the postre. Repite, por favor. Torta.
Torta.
Ensalada de frutas.
Ensalada de frutas.
Gelatina.
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 Okay. Ensalada de frutas. If you say ensalada de verduras, then that's the salads, no? So we also have fruit salad. Okay. Muy bien. Now, ordering at a restaurant. These are some of the phrases that the waiter might ask you. And then, of course, some phrases that you can answer, no? And say. So the server or waiter would normally say, que desea comer. So another verb here. Okay. So, que desea comer is what would you like to eat? Okay. What would you like to eat? Or the waiter can ask you, que desea beber is to drink, right? ¿Están listos para ordenar? This is, are you ready to order? Okay. And then, que desea ordenar, what do you like to order? So ordenar is or to order. Que quiere? Again, it's in formal because if it's que quieres, it's informal, right? So when it's formal, que quiere? What do you want? So, you as a customer can answer. Sorry, malapit na bumigay ang throat. Okay. You as a customer can answer quiero. You can just say quiero. Quiero una copa de vino. Copa is glass of wine. And then quiero una botella de agua. Okay, for a while. Wait lang. Okay. A bottle of water, rather. Did I just say bottle of wine? So a bottle of water. Quiero una copa de vino, a glass of wine, or una botella de agua, a bottle of water. You can also say quisiera una sopa. I would like a soup. But, yeah, quisiera. But they don't they use, you can just use quiero because somehow quisiera is a bit more formal. Maybe you say that in, fine dining or nice restaurants. But if you're just ordering in a, small restaurant or fast food, then you just say quiero. Hey. After eating, of course, you can ask, or you can say, la cuenta, por favor. The bill, please. You remember, la cuenta is bill. And then, me gustaría pagar. I'd like to pay. Or, puedo pagar, por favor. Pagar is now to pay. And again, you can just say la cuenta, por favor, because me gustaría, if you say that, they don't normally say it because it's too formal, no? It's like, I would like to pay, please. Something like that. So it's too formal. So you can just say the bill, please. No, la cuenta, por favor. Puedo is can. Can I pay? No, puedo. Puede. Remember, we have somehow a cognate, no? Puedo pagar, por favor. And then, how you pay? You can pay with cash, pagar con efectivo, or pagar con tarjeta, with card. Okay, you know that. Efectivo or tarjeta. If you want to take out the food, then you can just say para llevar, right? Take out, no? Repita, por favor, para llevar.
Para llevar.
Para llevar.
Okay, for takeout. So I do hope someday this lesson that you have today will be very useful, no? Para llevar, okay? Oh, okay, let's watch this. We are down to last slide here. Okay, very fast. All right, let's watch this.
Want to speak real Spanish from your first lesson? Sign up for your free lifetime account at SpanishPod101.com.
Imagine you want to order food at a restaurant in Mexico. What do? Hola, soy Alex. Alex here. Anyone can learn how to order food at a restaurant. In this lesson, you learn how. Ben, Mark, Sasha, and Karen are ordering food at a restaurant in Mexico. Let's watch.
Bienvenidos. Pasen por aquí, por favor. Sí, gracias.
Yo quiero una hamburguesa. ¿Tienen en el menú?
Sí, está en la última página. Le traeré una.
Yo quiero probar el pozole.
Yo ordenaré enchiladas.
Yo también.
¿Y de tomar?
Un vaso de limonada para cada quien.
Enseguida les traigo su orden.
Disculpe, ¿nos trae la cuenta, por favor?
Claro que sí. En un momento se la traigo. Aquí tiene.
Gracias. ¿Aceptan tarjetas de crédito?
No, señor, disculpe. Solo efectivo.
No hay problema. Aquí tienen.
Now, the lesson focus. Here's how to order food at a restaurant in Mexico.
In Mexico, there are many different types of culinary ventures, from tiny food stalls to big fancy restaurants. You can also find many other kinds of cuisine in big cities, especially Mexico City. However, if you are traveling in a rural area, fast food, Mexican food, and homemade food are your only options. Also, customs vary depending on the restaurant. Some restaurants already include the tip in the bill, while others will ask you to leave it on the table. Where you pay, at the table or the register, also varies. A good way to learn what to do at a Mexican restaurant is to watch the people in front of you and see what they do. If you are first in line and are looking for a table, you can ask a waiter or waitress.
¿Puedo tomar cualquier mesa?
Can I take any table? Usually, if there are tables available, you don't have to wait for one. An insider tip is to look for a reservation book at the front of the restaurant. If there is one, most likely they will ask for your name and how many are in your party. Usually, the menu will already be on your table when you sit down. If it isn't, you can ask,
¿Puedo ver el menú?
Can I see the menu? If you are traveling with children and would like to see a kid's menu, you can ask,
¿Puedo ver el menú infantil?
Can I see the kids' menu? Mexican food is generally pretty heavy, and even Mexican children aren't crazy about it. On the kids' menu, there are usually things like hamburgers, hot dogs, and omelets. If Mexican food is hard on your stomach, don't worry. You can also order off this menu. If you are ready to order and want to get the waiter's attention, it is good to try and make eye contact or wave your hand like you are saying hello. If you can't make eye contact, you can use the words
Mesero or mesera.
waiter or waitress, respectively, to call them over. If they are close to you, it is also a good idea to use the word
Disculpe.
excuse me in the formal register. It is common for customers to order a drink first, so when the waiter or waitress comes to your table, they may ask,
¿Les ofrezco algo de beber?
Can I offer you something to drink? Once you have decided what you want to eat, simply say the words
Yo quiero.
followed by what you would like to order. After you and your friend finish your meal and would like to go, you can say,
¿Nos trae la cuenta, por favor?
Bring us the check, please, so the waiter or waitress knows you are ready to pay. After you pay, you may be wondering how to tip. In Mexico, leaving a tip on the table in the center is still the most common. How much you give as a
Propina.
tip varies on the type of restaurant and service. However, 10 to 15% is usually the standard.
Liked this quick lesson? Watch the full version at Spanish.
All right, let's see how long is this. Okay, 7 minutes. Would you like to watch our last video? Yeah? Okay. So you get, more cultural, immersion and idea of how to order in Spanish restaurant. So, while watching, you can also please write your names in chat already for attendance.
Hola amigos y amigas, and welcome to Spanish and Go, where we explore the culture, traditions, and language of Spanish-speaking countries, so you don't have to. Just kidding, we want you to. So today we're going to teach you how to order a meal in Spanish.
That's right, we're here in Villa de Álvarez, Colima, and we're going to take you to one of our favorite restaurants called Los Molcajetes. Acompáñanos.
Ordering a meal in Spanish is one of the most useful ways to practice your language skills. It's normal to feel nervous the first few times you do it, but just remember that most people will appreciate your efforts no matter how well you do.
All you need is some basic vocabulary and phrases so you can order confidently.
Buenas tardes. When your waiter comes to the table, you can greet him or her by saying buenos dias during the day, buenas tardes in the afternoon, or buenas noches at night after sunset.
Gracias.
So everything's so good here, and first we're gonna order a drink. I like to get the frappes that they have here, los frappes. I like mine with maracuya.
I think I'm gonna get a limoncito. That's a lemonade with hierba buena.
Spearmint.
Yes.
Common other bebidas you might want to order are
Agua,
water,
refresco,
soda,
limonada,
lemonade,
café,
coffee, or
té.
tea.
Mi nombre es Salvador, yo seré su mesero por esta tarde. Cualquier cosa que necesiten, estoy aquí para servirles.
Gracias.
¿Muchas veces algo para tomar o gusta que les tome su orden?
If you can't understand what the waiter's asking or saying, you can say, ¿Me lo puedes repetir?
Would you repeat that?
Or, ¿lo puedes decir más lento?
Can you say that slower? Sí, de hecho, te encargo una Copacabana de maracuyá, por favor. Te encargo is a very useful phrase for just about anything you might need.
¿Te encargo más servilletas?
Would you bring me more napkins? Or,
¿Te encargo un tenedor?
would you bring me a fork? Remember, if the waiter looks older than you, use the usted form, le, and say,
¿Le encargo más servilletas?
or,
¿Le encargo otra bebida?
y un limoncito para ella.
Here, Tim ordered for himself and for me by saying what I wanted and para ella, which means for her. If you're ordering for a male friend, you would say para él, for him. Y todavía no estamos listos con la comida.
Muy bien, sí, les traigo sus bebidas, ¿eh?
Okay.
Gracias.
Gracias. If you're not ready to order, you can say,
Todavía no estamos listos.
we're not ready yet. Or you could also say,
Necesitamos unos minutos más.
we need a few more minutes. Okay, so Maya and I have decided what we're going to order. I want the hamburguesa vegetariana. And Mai,
Ensalada.
so, and I think we're going to share because they both sound really good.
Yeah. Vamos a compartir.
Okay, so we're going to close up our menus so the waiter knows we're ready. And wait for him to come back. Here we've got totopos.
Or tostadas.
That's right. Servietas.
Cuchillo.
Tenedor.
Plato.
Mesa.
Silla.
Delicioso.
Para mí, por favor.
Gracias.
Sí, estamos listos. Va a ser una hamburguesa la saludable para él. Y para mí la ensalada Encanto. Va a ser is another very useful phrase you can use when you order. It means it's going to be, followed by whatever you want. I said, va a ser una hamburguesa para él y para mí la ensalada.
It's going to be a burger for him and a salad for me.
Su ensalada Encanto sería con pechuga de pollo o camarón.
Solo la ensalada sin la carne.
En la hamburguesa, ¿gustan gajos de papas o papas a la francesa?
Gajos, por favor.
Muy bien, ¿sería todo?
Sería
Sí,
todo.
muy bien, con su permiso, ¿eh?
Gracias.
If the waiter asks,
¿Sería todo?
would that be all? You can simply answer by saying,
Sería todo, gracias.
yes, that'll be all, thank you. Or,
Sí, es todo.
yes, that's it. Look at these.
Yum.
So good. Salud.
Salud.
Oh yeah. That's the stuff. So I love this salsa, but I know not everybody likes spicy foods. So if you are going to get a salsa with your food, one of the things you can ask is, ¿es picante? And they'll tell you if it is or not.
Para él.
Gracias.
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 ¿Te encargo otro limoncito, por favor?
Ah, sí, otro para mí también. Maracuyá.
Gracias.
Well, everything looks delicious. Provecho. Well, that was delicious. We're going to pedir la cuenta.
So you're ready for the check. If you're not sure if they take cards or only cash, you can ask, ¿aceptan tarjetas o solo efectivo?
Do you take cards or just cash?
We thought about ordering postre, but we're just
Way too full.
full. Yeah, so, la cuenta.
¿Te encargo la cuenta, por favor? Gracias.
Gracias.
And that's all there is to it. We know there's a lot of information in this video, but don't worry, you can use the annotations here to jump to the parts you want to practice.
Now it's your turn to practice. Let us know in the comments how it went.
That's how you order a meal in Spanish.
Thanks for watching. Hasta luego.
Nos vemos. Wait, before you go, don't forget to like this video and subscribe to our channel for more Spanish and travel tips. And if you really like what you see, head on over to our website at SpanishAndGo.com where you can sign up for our newsletter and get our Spanish phrase ebook for free.
That's right. And in our next video, we're going to teach you all about Mexican money, so stay tuned.
Nos vemos pronto.
Adios.
All right, so that's all. I hope, everything that we've discussed, you somehow, get to see those in that video, no? And now you have a general picture on how, it goes in when it comes to dining in Spanish restaurants. And maybe someday, you you get to dine in one of the Spanish restaurants. So that's it. Gracias por su atención. O nos vemos en Europa. What's the meaning of that? Nos vemos en Europa. Nos vemos pronto. See you all soon. See you in Europe someday, because that ends our course, That's our last topic, and we may or might not meet next week. Maybe not anymore, because I might be meeting those who will need to do some interview with me, those who have not been attending classes. So that's gonna be next week. But for you guys, if you know that you've been doing like good and performing good, then this is our last day. Gracias once again. Oh, don't cry. Okay.